Guess who's going to jail on the 18th?
Khloe Kardashian is arguably the best Kardashian out there, and if you don't believe me, here are 10 of Khloe's best Keeping Up with the Kardashians throwback moments right here unlisted. Each of the Kardashians are lovable in their own special way, but it's safe to say that as of late, Khloe has been dubbed as the best Kardashian sis ever. I mean, it's hard not to like her. 1, she just does what she wants. 2, she is super relatable. And 3, she pretty much says anything and everything on her mind. Like the time she talked to her dear mother Kris on the phone and greeted her with this affectionate nickname.
Come on, Khloe. Sorry. Yes, Satan.
Don't disrespect me. I'm home.
But seriously, see what I mean about saying anything? And let's not forget that time on Keeping Up with the Kardashians when Khloe asked her BFF Malika to help her make a love tape for Lamar. And we all ended up with this amazing footage.
You had such a good game tonight. Yeah, I want you to come home with me and take a bath. I feel so lame. Yum.
Let's be real, 2016 Khloe would have had the sexy talk down to a T. But because the show was still fairly new and Coco was, well, topless in a tub with candy, she was still a little bit shy. But her adorableness only made us love her even more. And of course, what would Khloe's best reality show moments be without a little help from her partner in crime, Kourtney Kardashian? At one point in the beginning of the show, the girls thought it would be a good idea to give Khloe a Brazilian wax at home. And I think it's safe to say that Khloe regretted saying yes.
1, 2, 3. Did it come off?
You are the worst wax. Honestly,
I'm gonna
you're not
reheat
allowed.
it.
No.
Ouch. I have a feeling that incident made Khloe swear off home waxing kits for good. While Khloe can cut certain things like that out of her life, she can't really cut her own mother out. So with that being said, instead of giving Kris the good old silent treatment after a hostile meeting at Dash, Coco simply told Mama J to, quote, suck a Leave it to Khloe to just give zero when it comes to Kris. Aside from her wonderful yet shocking moments with Kris, how could we forget about the time Khloe had to go to jail simply because she didn't go to her DUI classes?
Hey, Khloe.
Guess who's going to jail on the 18th?
What?
All of this could have been avoided if you were more responsible, Khloe. But life happens, and we're all just glad you shared this moment with us so everyone can learn something from it. Speaking of learning things, Coco's next best moment, that also doubles as a learning moment for all of us, was when she went apartment hunting in New York. The reality star was on a budget when she was looking for a place to live. And in a case of miscommunication, the person showing her apartments thought Khloe Money's budget was $25,000 a month, and it wasn't.
When I sent you an email, I meant $2,500 a month.
Oh.
Honestly, that just goes to show that just because your family has had a reality show for 3 seasons at that time does not mean you can afford an apartment in New York for $25,000 a month. But I'm sure if Khloe really wanted to move far away from her family or avoid embarrassing family moments, she would have found a way. And on that note, number 7 on our list of Khloe's best moments happened when a worried Kris invited all of Khloe's close friends and family members over because the momager assumed the worst when her daughter was seemingly avoiding her. Let me set the scene for you. Kris thought Khloe was going through a medical crisis because the reality star had recently had a couple of medical scares, and on top of that, Kourtney told Kris that Khloe never came home the night before. So in Kris's mind, something was really going on with Khloe. And in true Kardashian fashion, Kris and this huge group of family members and friends in her living room confronted Khloe on her dodginess, and it turns out that Kris had nothing to worry about at all.
What about the meeting we were supposed to have? You don't show up, and Kourtney said you didn't come home the night before. What was that all about?
Who cares?
Explain that. I was at a boy's house. Why do you care? Why?
Leave it to Khloe to make an awkward situation just a tiny bit more awkward with her lovely confession. Speaking of awkward moments, I'm sure baby sister Kendall just wanted to die when Khloe decided to hold an impromptu lesson about periods in the family living room.
Once you become a little more comfortable with your body, what do we have, assistant?
A tampon.
What does a tampon do?
It soaks all the blood.
Good job, Kylie.
Yep, she definitely did not want to be there, but I'm sure all the growing women of the world learned something about periods and bodily functions that day. Who knew watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians would be so educational? Thanks for that, Khloe. Moving on, how could we all forget the time Khloe took an improv acting class and made out with a hottie in front of a crowd that included her sisters?
You're a liar and a horrible friend. I don't need people like you anymore.
Come on, Khloe, get in there!
You never hugged me, babe.
Can you say steamy? I'm still convinced that the guy just did that so he could say that he kissed a Kardashian. And coming in at number 10 on our list is the hysterical point in time when Khloe and Kris decided to TP Kim's house. While the whole moment was just great, the best part of it had to have been when Khloe placed the blame on Kris by writing her name on Kim's fence.
It was crazy and I was kind of hesitant about tonight. But I never knew how much fun this could actually be.
Oh, Khloe, Kris can't take you anywhere. So what are some of your favorite Khloe moments? Let me know in the comment section below. And when you're done with that, you can click right over here to check out Kimmy's best Keeping Up with the Kardashians moments unlisted. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Sinead DeFries, and I'll see you guys next time.